In the town of Hempstead, women's history isn't just on display in an exhibit or written in a book. Women's history lives and thrives in Town Hall on the town board, and it has for some 25 years.
I need you to send some of these to the man that lives near me.
Dorothy Goosby is the town of Hempstead's deputy supervisor and senior town council member. The lone Democrat on the town board remains engaged on the issues affecting her constituents.
My only problem I have is the fact we don't have enough place now for people to live. You know, I had a lady call me at home yesterday and she needs a place to live. We don't have it. Not here.
And is well liked and respected by her colleagues.
Hello. How are you?
The 86-year-old represents the only minority-majority district in the town, a position that once never existed. That is until she and a few others fought for change.
As you think about your time in office and what it took to get here, what comes to mind for you?
It comes to me, it makes me feel good because I'm able to help people who need help. And it's really and truly what I lived through is so different. And so I've been able to do something, for people that would necessarily not be done.
Goosby grew up in Florida and earned a degree at Florida A&M University. But she fled the Jim Crow South in search of a better life and more opportunity. She moved to New York, earning additional degrees and accolades in the process. But she still encountered inequities.
I was very upset because we couldn't even use the library there. We couldn't do anything there because I was a Democrat. And if you were Republican, you could. So I took my kids in the carriage and stroller and we walked downtown and I got there.
Goosby soon became an advocate for change. In 1988, she filed a class action lawsuit against the town of Hempstead, asserting that the town's at-large voting system discriminated against minorities and unfairly denied communities of color a seat at the table.
Fred K. Burrington had asked me and my husband to become involved in the case because he wanted to do that too. Young man who was interested in the community and he wanted to see things better.
It took nearly 10 years, but in 1998, a federal judge ruled that the town's at-large system violated the Voting Rights Act, and Hempstead adopted a councilmanic district system soon after. The change made national headlines.
We almost didn't make it, but finally we had a judge who decided that it was most important and we were correct. So we were able to win. That's how we won. Goosby versus town of Hempstead.
Goosby was soon elected to represent the communities she fought for years, becoming the first African-American woman to serve on the Hempstead Town Board. She fought the powerful Nassau GOP machine and won. And eventually, a surprising thing happened.
So you won them over?
Yeah, I did. Won them over.
The Republicans that had long controlled the town decided that instead of battling Goosby, they could work with her.
When I first started out, it was different. Mandela was one of the people here, and he said to them, she's here, she's one of them, one of us, so leave her alone.
The friendly relations sometimes rankled members of her own party, but Goosby continued to advocate for her constituents and neighbors, working to secure jobs and resources for her community. Folks in Hempstead, Uniondale, Roosevelt, and beyond now had their seat at the table.
A lot of people write me for everything. I get all this, they know where I live. So I got letters from them because they think as soon as they send it to me, I'm going to take care of it.
Today, Goosby is recognized as a local civil rights and voting rights icon.
When you look at all the history on the walls of this office, do you get a chance to stop and think and say to yourself, this has been one heck of a career?
Well, occasionally. I really don't.
But she can stop and smell the roses, especially in the plaza outside of Hempstead Town Hall.
And the flowers, you see now, that's old now, but they're going to be beautiful.
The senior councilwoman Dorothy L. Goosby Plaza.
When you see this plaque at this place where you had to fight so hard to just have the opportunity to run, what does it mean to you?
It means a great deal to me. It means that even though we weren't here, but we are here now. I don't know if this would ever happen if I had not been here. And I guess all of it has to do with God, actually, because he did everything for me, all that I learned from him.
An honor fit for a pioneer whose role in history will forever be a breath of fresh air.
It's a great spot.
Yeah, it is.
Not every town hall has a meeting place where you can,
I know.
really
I
spend
think
some
we're about the
time.
only ones who have it.
Yeah, I think so too.